What's up, everybody? We got a game going. I gotta stop my echo of my what's it called? Be good now. All right, as we see, guys, welcome to the show. We're Chicago at Minnesota. We're both 9-7 apiece. Still in the playoff hunt. Hopefully, we get this win. We desperately need it. Today is go time. We need to get this win, and we need to go. As you guys see. Bears bargain. Thanks, Kate. I appreciate you for the bargain for Christmas. Represent the Bears. I love it. We got a cup of Joe, and we're going to play a little bit of Madden. Let's go. Let me get everything set up real quick before we get the game going. Hope everybody's well today.
It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago, when the Vikings were introduced, it was
the Vikings were introduced.
They're set for football as the Vikings.
You guys see the division round. You see, like I said, here it is. As you guys see it. Let me get this thing on the phone. Hold on one second, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me.
You look at this Vikings ball club. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindset.
Before we get started, we gotta get this kickoff. So let's go, baby. See, we need this W. We definitely do. We need the W.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age, it's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio
Thank you, Miss Sheila CNA Mama. Thank you for hosting the stream.
They moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And boys, he got the full package. Loves the game. Big time arm. 4.4 speed. So good.
Let's go. So, like I said, we need this win desperately. We need this win desperately. So we got to play our best game and win this game, because you guys see, we got to get this 9-7. We're both 9-7. So let's go. Fields is back. We're good about that. We got to get it going. Hopefully everybody can hear me. It's great. I'm gonna take the lid off because it's just complicating things to drink out of it. So got my little
You're exactly right.
Christmas tree cup.
But it really shouldn't be a surprise. So the guys who are playing in their spots, in their
so we need this win today, guys. We're both 9-7, and it's playoff time, guys. We got to play smart. We got to play good. We got to start fast. So let's go. There we go. That's the way to start it off right there, baby. There we go.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running.
I love this ball game, though. I have a in the 10. I have a Bears helmet, but I don't have it with me. So Cade with the clutch with the ball game. I love it. That's my son Dalton got me the ball game for Christmas, so I love it. I know the colors don't match, but it's all good. But like I said, we gotta win this ball game. We gotta win it, man. We gotta win it.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
All right, 2nd and 9. Let's see what we can do.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you gotta find a way to hold them under.
Come on, baby. And we're playing in the dome, so it's not cold like it would be in Chicago. Good job, Montgomery. Good job, baby.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 44-yard
And yes, I do have a beard, guys. I trimmed up my beard.
Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I
felt like one to have a beard, so let's go with it.
When you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a bag.
There you go, Montgomery. There you go, baby. Let's go.
Because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Everybody in there getting their feet wet. That's what I'm talking about.
It shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him
But
down.
I'm not going to sleep on the Vikings, man. Not because Cousins and Jeffrey, man, they're beast mode.
Down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Fields. Swings this out here for Cohen.
There you go, baby.
Inside the 15-yard line.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
I do too. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out.
Cohen's just quick.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up.
There you go, baby. Let's go, Chicago.
At the 14-yard line.
We need that playoff burst.
A give. This is Montgomery, and he'll
Game
get
3.
3 just outside the 10, stopped
That's
at the
decent.
11.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do
They're
it
bringing
than
the
to establish the running game.
people up a little bit.
On 2nd and 7.
Mistake.
This is caught.
You ain't messing with no scrub, homeboy.
Allen Robinson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears
I think in the near future, I'm gonna be playing online, win or lose, whatever. But I want to start playing some games online. See how good we do out there in the world. Good job, Robinson. Good job, baby.
It's like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter.
7-0, baby. Let's go. We're on the board.
If they're on the field that long, we'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Took the follow go down. I was going to try to get to 100 by Christmas, but it didn't happen. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Santos to kick this one away.
You can't win them all.
And no
Right.
return
But I may be
from
taking the ball off because
This
it's
will
a
be
little
touchback.
getting a little hot.
Under
Got the
center
fan
for the
on, but
Vikings, out comes the former
and the
Michigan
air on a little
State
bit.
Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up
16
throwing
touchdowns,
one
12
interception. Didn't have a
interceptions,
touchdown to offset it, but the team found a
302
way to
yards
win. He found
passing.
a way to lean on other parts of the offense.
All right, D, let's go.
Through.
We got to get it, D. We got to get it. We got to get it. Concept cover 3, and let's go.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10
not Tampa, too,
at their
sorry.
own 25-yard line.
Where's my boy Hicks? Get him, Hicks.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Cousins. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Good job, baby. Good job, 4-5.
Just a yard up to the 39. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember.
Good job. Is that Smith or Quan Smith right there in the middle to stop that? Good job, baby.
Open weeks for the year. And we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
On 3rd down, Cousins. A high throw there as this is
Good job, D.
down to the
Let's get
ground
that ball
and
back.
incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Why would you let him down at the?
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you
definitely pinned us deep, I'll tell you that.
That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery.
There you go, Montgomery. Get us a little cushion out there, a little bit of a space.
Down, second and right at a yard.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
First down.
Options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
That's good. We beat them last time, so we need to, like I said, we need to get this. Good job, baby. Guys, I'll be right back. Hold that dog. Yeah, we don't need that fan on. There we go. Sorry, guys, I'm back. I got a pillow right there. First down, baby, first down.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Flushed out right. And he's able to get
good job, Fields. Good job, baby.
30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I thought I was a little bit closer to the first down line than that.
This is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
First down, baby.
6 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4.
If they ain't gonna stop the run, I'm gonna keep running.
Again. All runs on
trying to milk this clock too.
It's 1st and 10. Now a run with Montgomery, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Good job, baby.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play. That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Uh-oh, there we go.
They run, Montgomery.
I love that, baby. Let's go.
Make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Fields flush to his right. And this ball a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Let's go, Robinson. Let's make some noise, baby. Let's get a first down, baby. Let's go.
One play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Oh, yes.
Nice job here to down this
Pinned him
one
at 5.
on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a
Good
John
job, baby.
quote about that,
Yeah,
right?
he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They start the drive with Cook.
Good job, 9-8.
Forward only for a couple here, second down. Kind of an odd schedule this year. These two teams getting their 2 games in very late in the season. Their first meeting just a few weeks ago, back in Week 15, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Good job, Cook. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good run.
Later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And this is going
He's out of bounds.
But they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
On second down, it's Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They run, Cook. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins.
Oh, man, I moved that middle linebacker. That was my bad.
Have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Messed up.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Cook able to escape. And he's
Cook's on his horse. Uh-oh.
20 before he's dropped. 51 yards on the ground for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better
You guys can hear the
feeling
gameplay too. Hold on one second, guys.
for a really
Make sure,
nice
okay, cool. You
pickup.
guys can. Make sure you guys can hear the gameplay. That's all.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Good job, 4-5. Good hit.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Hit turned it over the middle. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
Good job, baby.
3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Madison. And he will take this one.
He's in there.
into the end zone.
It's a ball game, baby.
Touchdown. Alexander Madison with his 16th touchdown of the year.
Good job, Madison.
And the Vikings are an extra point
It's a
away
ball
from
game.
tying this thing up. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Cohen now to return. A little across the
27 still good.
25 to the 27. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. False start's going to push him back. These days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Following the penalty, Montgomery, he'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And this shot down.
Good job, Mooney.
Second down is brought in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting
Small
on
window,
his laurels.
but it was
He's trying
there.
to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Good job, Mooney. Good job, baby. Good job. Exactly where I wanted you at. Sped past him, and we dropped it. We dropped it right in the basket.
First down. It's Montgomery.
Good job, Montgomery. There you go, my workhorse, baby.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Back to Montgomery on second down.
First down.
He'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Timeout. Excuse me.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Are you serious? Wide open? I would die if Robinson's wide open.
Now Fields.
Oh, there it is again. I told you.
Touchdown Bears.
Don't leave that boy no space.
Robinson. with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bears have taken the lead. There was
I'm talking about, baby. I love that, man. I love that.
Called that a frozen road.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy.
Man, that
sometimes
sucks.
you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
we got Cohen then.
What a touchdown strike!
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything.
Good job, baby. Good job, guys.
You're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Man, and he hits him in stride.
Good job, Mac. I wish he would have fumbled it, but first down. Good job, buddy. Good job, guys.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Do it away.
Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Man.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Cousins throw complete here to Herndon. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
First down, here's Cousins. Hooking up.
Oh, man.
With Herndon. Given 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Good job, Smith. Good job, baby.
Gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important third down.
Got to stop him and try to.
Because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, The kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Good job, baby.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a
Awesome
loss of
one.
a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there, so I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
Once more, it's the fullback Ham, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal.
Ah.
Caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, he's a beast.
Good
job, man. It's a ball game. It's hard to keep these people out of the red zone, man. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And it's a ball game, 14-14. We're both 9-7, so I see why. It's a ball game.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. And we've got a tie game. He has a 2 touchdown catches that we take a peek at. Does he have a 3rd in his repertoire to break this tie?
It's hard to say that he doesn't based on what we've seen so far. I remember when I was coaching, Brandon, I went and saw a guy at a clinic, and all he talked about was, I want players that make plays that count. That's exactly what we're seeing from him here.
Yeah, he's made 2 that count. Try to make it 3. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that
I may
is
switch the back
possess
out,
the
though,
ball for a
because
little while.
Cohen,
Get at
he's
least 2
fast, but he's
first
not
downs.
powerful.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll roll him out right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It got his man. Complete. And he is finally out of bounds.
Good job,
all the
Robinson.
way down at the 30. A huge play there for Chicago.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Absolutely. Pay the man IRL. 2-minute warning.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And they'll work it in.
Good job, baby.
15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive
I wonder
side
how
of
a
the
screen
ball.
would work,
Right
bro.
now,
If they
they're
seem
running the
lined
ball
up.
very
I'm gonna
well,
try a screen
right out
pass.
and right up the middle.
Hopefully we get some
That's a strong
blockers.
pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game.
Oh, they're pretty
imposing its
stacked,
will.
though.
Second and 5 now. Fields. And he's got his man. That's Robinson.
Robinson again, man.
Touchdown Bears. Allen
He's getting
Robinson
loose, I'm telling you.
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears have broken the tie.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes.
Thank you, sir.
You're right, he
I've been
looks
playing
comfortable.
Madden for a minute, I guess.
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
I'm saying, man, he is good, man. I'm telling you. They need to pay the man IRL with guys like BRB for a second. Alrighty.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing.
There you go, baby. Who is that? Ooh, sack lunch, baby.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, here's Cousins. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. On the return is Cohen. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense, as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push.
We're just going to run that clock out. Or no, did we
run.
get the ball first?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and
Oh, no, we got the ball first.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Okay. I think I got the ball first, so I'm going to try a deep pass with Robinson.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
A final shot before the break. Fields out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete.
At least we're by half anyways.
It falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start in the Motor City. Detroit playing host to Green Bay in an NFC North matchup. And it's the Packers who are out in front in the second quarter. Aaron Jones, well on his way to a 100-yard afternoon. From there, let's head to Philly to see what's happening with the Eagles. And they've gone to the half with the lead over the visiting Cowboys. Miles Sanders, a touchdown.
Baby, let's go. We gotta get this W.
Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville.
Like to pull away a little bit and have a 2-score lead over on top of them.
Bank Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Marvin Jones, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Cousins on first down. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll be taken
Come on, baby.
not before he gets into enemy territory.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. And again, they'll go.
Good job, 9-8.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where's my boy Quinn at? Come on, Quinn, you ain't making some noise. We need you to make some noise, baby. Let's go.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around.
Yeah, congratulations. That was nice.
Like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
What? Like a short of the first down.
The first thought is often not
I guess it is what it is.
Turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
Pass there.
Oh, 4-5 knocked him down like deuce.
Gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy. It's no accident they've been moving the ball well all game long. This offensive line has done an excellent job adapting to everything the defense is throwing at them and creating holes for their
Blown
runners.
coverage right there. That was me. My defense was.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And this was a nice example of an
Can't
offensive
slip
coordinator
like that, man.
scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be brought down.
Good job,
here
Mac
at
attack.
the 3-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone
Good job,
else.
Jackson.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Cook. And he'll get
Knocked him in the end zone.
touchdown.
Good job, Mac. You hit him, but outside the end zone, not inside. It's a ball game again.
The Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
High ball game.
Point by Badgley, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's Cohen now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just
Oh, guys, over back. Sorry. Roddy.
30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out.
It's a divisional rivalry, baby. Come on, guys, let's go.
Cohen gets it again on second. Powers by at the 40. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a first down throw, Fields. That would
Tip.
and it's incomplete.
Tipped at the line.
Good hands
Man, that would have been nice. That would have been a touchdown.
So after the incompletion on first,
Try it again.
2nd and 10.
Herbert, come on, baby, let's go.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Come on, Robinson. Just be a touchdown, baby, if we get over there to you. Come on, baby, let's make some noise.
Action. It's Fields. Steps away.
Ah, I threw it too soon. No.
Shot couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with...
Oh, good job. 3-3, baby, good job.
So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Man.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Cousins. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he completes it to Westbrook. And able to break one.
I can't miss no tackles. Can't miss no tackles, man.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. On the give, this is their fullback. I think that's Mack who's still down. Yeah, it is.
Oh, boy.
Mack apparently shaken up there. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
Play fake. Cousins.
Get him. Don't let him throw it. Don't let him have all that time in the world.
Get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw.
Man.
Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Inside give to Ham, the fullback. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Drop just inside the 20. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. Here's Ham, the fullback. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown,
Good run, man.
Minnesota. His 4th rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Now we're trailing. I hate the trail.
Good.
It's all good though. Still got a whole still time left. 3 minutes of the 3rd, and we had a whole 4th quarter.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Stars are on that side, so I'm bringing them over here.
With the game
Don't want to go by those
this close, you
star
gotta feel
players.
there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just
pushed the play too
so
fast.
2
I was going to be doing a.
as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He's
Good
got
job.
it.
Yes, baby. Yes.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Needed that real bad.
Allen Robinson, 78 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown
Glad they hate each
pass.
other.
Of
Thank
course, we
goodness they
knew
hate each
that he
other.
had a strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Santos with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later,
Yes,
into the
baby.
end zone.
I'm talking about quick strike, baby. Quick strike ability.
So right back to
Fields to Robinson. Touchdown.
As he kicks it away. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. No, don't even do that.
They'll run inside with a fullback
Eat
Ham.
'em.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
They'll run with a fullback hand.
That boy's good. Good job.
Good job,
9-9.
back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. To throw is Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first
Come on,
down
baby.
as they're able to get the 3rd
I need a
down
pick.
conversion.
I need a pick.
Cousins. The open man is Westbrook. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
What do I do? Well, no. Oh, he's by. Hold on. Timeout.
Now the Bears gonna
He's by himself,
signal for
or he can't
another
have him by
timeout.
himself.
And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining, still in the
That's
3rd
all good.
quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
That's all
We'll be
good.
back. Five yards remain on 2nd down. So now a carry here for their fullback.
Good job. 9-9-4-5.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Teamwork makes your dream work, baby. Teamwork makes your dream work.
Cousins now. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down.
He got them
says
both.
the side
What?
judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
It's all good. He got it. Good job, buddy.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Cousins. They're going right
And I
back
moved
to
him.
Westbrook.
Dang it.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 short.
I need an interception.
That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Well, Hicks, you got some juice. Let's get back there, bro. Get back there, man. All day to throw. Oh, hell yeah.
This is going to be intercepted.
Ah!
Picked off at the 24, and they will take
I needed that. Sorry, I didn't mean to foul language, guys. I apologize.
We say it often, Charles, but not
2-2's always coming through. Last game, he had, like, I think 2 or 3 picks.
In a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are
Let's
this
milk
close,
this clock,
it
man.
usually
Let's
comes
milk
down
it.
to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras
Fewest
back in
mistakes, that's
Tennessee,
what I'm talking
which Major
about.
say all the time. The team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
33.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for
Come on,
5
baby. I
in this
need it. I
one.
need a first down off this play.
It's 3rd and 3.
Come on, baby.
Fields now to throw. And this
Okay.
pass
Okay.
broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down.
I want to go for it, but then I don't.
Hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Westbrook now on the return. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
What was that?
Fired that one in there, able to make
Thank goodness I hit him.
a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
Oh my goodness.
And some space here. And he takes this all the way down to
Never bring blitz.
The fullback comes through with a big play there.
But he did. Big play. I need to pick again.
The big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll try and run with their
Good job, Hicks.
Down right around the 25. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
We can win this game now. They're only up by 3. That's good.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long.
I'll call you the calculator, man. You're somebody I can count on.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Come on, James. I need you, baby. Let's go.
On the ground with a tight end. And this will be a Bears 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Let's start milking that clock now since we're our 1st down.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash,
BRB, guys. BRB. I'm back. So let's go.
Easier to stay upright, see the field.
First down. James got the first down. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what we needed. Let's play it smart. Let's milk this clock. Because we only have one timeout left.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. To throw is Fields. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
He's quick. If he wasn't that fast, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On to give, this is Cohen. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 74 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Ah, man, here we go. I'm trying to milk it, guys. Milk this clock. And, you know, get down there, get close and get in the end zone with as much time wasted as possible. 1 timeout, they got 3 timeouts. So we really don't start taking effect until they start using those timeouts. So I'm going to milk the crap out of it.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
9-yard line. I don't know if they'll give me the 10 or the 9. Looks like the 9 on the 9-yard line. Yeah.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. Toward the end.
I throw that away.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because I nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Fields on 3rd and goal. End zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
I got to kick the field
So
goal.
on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Santos' kick is up and through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute.
I'd rather be tied up than trailing.
No return here
So,
from Westbrook.
and how they've been moving the ball,
And now out comes Minnesota.
I just want to
And we
play it
essentially
smart.
have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Now Cousins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Quan Smith, good job, baby.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49.
Timeout. I got to remember one timeout left.
How about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays for the.
And they double stack me on the route.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside.
I still have a 2-minute warning.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Once more, it's the fullback Ham. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So here comes a very important kick now for Michael Badgley. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Badgley able to punch this one through.
51 seconds. What's up, Ink? What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream, man. And, you know, it's going good, man. It's 34-31 in this game. We're both 9-7 of the season, so it's pretty much this is a must-win game. But it's a close game, so I'd rather be down by 3 than 7 and 51 seconds to go. We're gonna move up to the 25. Thank you so much for the bits, my guy. Welcome, my dude. I need a touchdown though. I gotta start fast. See what's up. My sweet spot pass, if I can get it.
He's back to throw. Rolling to his right.
Throw it away.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
They're playing off me too. Got a lot of guys in the backfield. So, nail biter, my guy, nail biter.
On the move to his left.
They're not letting me do anything.
With no option here but to throw it away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards.
Stop the clock.
I think this defense was still
I
trying
got
to recover
19
from that
seconds.
last play, so
Oh,
you
man, I need
wonder
this.
if they were
I
ready
need
for
this, man. I
one.
need this.
You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they
Come
don't,
on, baby. I need this
more plays
touchdown,
like that
baby.
will
Come on.
result
I
in
need
enough
this
points.
touchdown.
Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does,
Timeout.
it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
There's no
So
wind
on
in the...
4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good.
Overtime.
And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
Hopefully we win the coin toss.
So a money kick there in the final seconds.
That was
and
worth
now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Is he going to knee it? No way, he's not going to knee it. He ain't going to knee it.
Here the
No, he's
Vikings
gonna
now
run it.
start their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock
Overtime.
run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw
Thank you,
and a
man.
sack
I
happens,
didn't think I was going to make it because when it's like that and you just get that part screen, you got to make sure it's in between the goalposts and then you got to kick it.
If the team that
I was almost
receives the
short,
touchdown, it's over. If they don't,
but made it
we
over a
still have
little bit.
some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession.
Okay,
to
so
either
they
match
won the
it
coin
or
toss.
score a touchdown
Coin
to win
toss.
the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
All right, here we go. They get to receive the ball. I know, right?
So we're right
53
back
yards,
where we started.
almost
All
short.
even as the
But
kick
thank God it
away.
was inside. It wouldn't have been. It would have been hard if it was out there windy or when it's cold with weather and stuff. Buddy, hope all is well with you, man. Merry Christmas to you and yours, and happy coming up to a new year, man.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used
Man,
to just
can't even
going
hardly get him down.
downfield and
Get
trying
off
to
me,
get
dude.
field
Get
goal
off me.
range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones
I
who are
wanted the
doing
ball
it
first.
best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Powerful running, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, after that pickup of a
Because the
first
field goal,
down,
you
some
can't win off a
defensive
field
guys are
goal,
looking
so.
over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. take this one up close to about the 45.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking out extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Cousins. Herndon's got it complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Eddie Jackson.
They're in field goal range.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he hits Herndon over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Cousins gives way to Cook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
That was a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
Throwing, Cousins.
Game over.
And this will be caught. Touchdown.
Good job, Vikings. Man.
Put this one in the win column. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were.
Man.
Being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win?
Well, there it is, guys. You've seen OT. We fell short by not getting the ball coin. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't win them all. Thank you guys so much. Ink, thank you so much for the bits, man. Thank you so much for stopping by and showing some love. Until next time, guys, and like I said, Happy New Year's, and hopefully everybody had a blessed and abundant Christmas. Until next time, thank you so much, David L.
It's a tough loss to take as they'll finish things off at 9-8.